Hi, I'm Kevin Brown, Managing Director of Quantum Controls. Quantum Controls has been the largest supplier of ABB Motors in the UK since 1994. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a unique solution we have for you, a busy engineer in your business, of how we can reduce your downtime on motors, save energy on the efficiencies, and give you a solution to the problem that you've probably had with motors for a long time. So, let's think about how you work with motors today. Right now, if you'll have a plant full of motors and you're constantly running in fear of a motor failure. When a motor fails, you've got downtime. When you've got downtime, you've lost your process. Once you've lost your process, you're losing thousands of pounds. Thousands of pounds, that is, and on average, that's £12,000 for a UK business when you lose an hour's downtime. So, how do you get around that? Well, the historic way would be the motor would come off and you'd probably send it to a local rewinder. But today's engineers know that you shouldn't be rewinding motors. Every time you rewind a motor, it's common knowledge that you lose between 3 to 5% efficiency. It's unavoidable. It doesn't matter how good the rewinder is. If a motor's burnt out, the laminations are distorted, the body's distorted, there's no way you can put that thing back together with the minute tolerances that you need to keep the high efficiencies of today's modern motor. So, rewinding is not a valid option these days. So new motors seems to be the way that it's going. Legislation's taking you that way. All motors now need to be a minimum of IE3. Anybody supplying anything other than that is breaking the law unless it's going on a variable speed drive. In fact, IE4 and IE5 certification are now out into the marketplace, which you should be considering when you're looking to buy your new motors. But what we're talking about today is when you have a breakdown. So, when you have a breakdown, how it normally goes, you'll ring your local rewinder or motor supplier. They'll have one guy who's on call who has a mobile. Statistically, 33% of your motors will fail during normal working hours. That probably won't be a problem. But normal working hours generally isn't when your motors fail, because 66% of them will fail outside of that remit. When that happens, you've got somebody at home. He's having his tea. He's down the pub. He'll take the call probably because he's a good, conscientious guy. When he takes that call and you're asking him if they've got a motor, he then has to find a computer somewhere to go online. Maybe he can get online and he can find out if the motor's in stock. Let's presume the motor's in stock. He then has to find a courier to go and get that motor. Then he has to get someone to drive to the stock place to open it up. Then he's got to wait for the courier to come. Then he's got to put the motor on. Oh, and by the way, during all that process, he's got to get a quotation over to you and an order number. It's a long, drawn-out process. It doesn't work. It doesn't provide you with the service that you need as a busy engineer with a process down costing £12,000 an hour. So, at Quantum, we've realised this. And what we've done, we've partnered with a logistics company based in Birmingham. This company is called Carousel. They're one of the biggest logistics company around. And what we've done, we've put all of our motor stock with them in Birmingham. We've got depots up and down the country, but they don't have any motors in anymore. We've invested a further £200,000 in motor stock for ABB. So we now have the largest stock of ABB motors, all built to WIME specification, which is a much higher specification than the norm, based in Birmingham, on their shelves with the logistics company. What that means to you is, when you have a motor failure, you don't have to worry about speaking to our on-call engineers, because our on-call engineers aren't the guys who's going to take that call. We'll give you a direct number to ring Carousel. You ring Carousel direct, you tell them the motor that you want, and as long as you're an existing service contract partner for Quantum, then you'll have your own password. You just simply give them the password, a price list would have already been issued to you, the agreement would have been signed, you can have a motor. The guarantee is that that motor from your phone call will be on a wagon at Birmingham within 30 minutes. Obviously, it's going to take time to get wherever you are in the UK, but at least you know it's on the way, at least you know it's the right motor, you know what you're paying for it, there's no hidden costs, no hidden agendas with us. If you're not a contract customer with us, don't worry about that, you can still access it. In that respect, then what you've got to do, of course, is ring one of our service engineers who's on call, and then all he does is make that call for you. You would have to issue an order number at that time, but when you've got a plant down costing £12,000 an hour, maybe that little one step isn't going to cause you a problem. So just to summarise, if you're looking for motors, if you've got an emergency situation, every drive that's listed on this web page here, every single one is ex-stock in the UK. Based in Birmingham with a logistics company, not with us, not with a motor expert sales company, with a logistics company waiting for you to take the call to get the motor direct to you. If you've got a project that you're looking at, or you want some help from our drives experts to come to site and design which motor that it is, because it's a project and not a breakdown, that's fine. Nothing's changed. Our guys are here to help you. We're just one call away. Send us an email. We'll be in touch. We'll come to site and we'll sort that for you. If there's anything else that you need that I haven't addressed, then there's a live chat box down there. Use that. There's an engineer waiting on the other side of that as well. He'll be able to speak to you and deal with it whatever you want. So I hope that I've given you a unique solution to your motor problems. The motor industry is changing. We've moved forward. We're trying something new, and it's been well taken within the industry. We hope that you find it of interest as well, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks very much.